I think I'm live. I don't know anymore. I am a walking trash pile. Close Discord. Get off of Twitter, because that's where all the productivity goes to die. I hope I'm live. Um, I was just singing some bad Britney Spears covers to myself because I realized I could do a mean Britney impression, so that's fun. Uh, Thank God I don't sing on stream because I would be too embarrassed to do so. I am holding the wrong thing, so we're clearly off to a great start. I am holding the Switch controller, which is not my drawing tablet, because I was playing the Octo expansion because I hate my life. And it's really hard. I wish I could stream it so you could watch me fail horrendously for like 3 hours, because that's all it's been, is failure. Hey, Lunalise. I think you're Futaba? I don't know. It's hard to remember everybody from the Fire Emblem Discord and who they actually are. I gotta get my tablet and find my pen. I have a dog kicking me out of my chair, so this is obviously the best conditions to be drawing. I have a little bit of free time to myself. My dad has been— oh, hi Claude, I forgot about you. My dad has been on vacation this week, which means I am questioning my sanity every step of the way, because he's very annoying, and it makes streaming incredibly difficult to do. It makes doing anything incredibly difficult to do. So, somebody suggested I add a spiral onto Max's hand or something as a tattoo, and I don't know which of these layers is anything anymore, so I'm gonna just do it on this one. Where's my pen color? Oh good, I'm grabbing windows. That's fun. I love my tablet. I love shitty everything. So maybe she'll have like a little rewind symbol tattooed on her hand, but I can't actually draw, apparently. It looks like a nautilus shell, but it's fine. I've been working on this for God knows how long. And I have not finished it because I keep getting distracted by everything, especially E3, because new guy Claude is really hot, but he also looks like a douchebag, and I really want to see more Fire Emblem Three Houses. I have been thinking about that man way too much. Like, I was thinking about giving him a tiny ponytail. Alright, so I need to color this, which is what we're gonna be doing, because I hate myself, and I hate coloring, and I wish I could just leave it like this. So I need to find a, like, electric blue for Chloe's hair. Oh, good, this isn't even my coloring tool. I am really scatterbrained today. I wanted to make her hair kind of fading into blonde at the top, if I can, to show that time has passed since the game, because she wouldn't have the blue hair forever, I wouldn't think. It would grow out. So my coloring is really messy, normally, so bear with it. I'm gonna try to clean it up for this piece because I did an actual background, though, so... I have a bad habit of using the mouse and the keyboard at the same time, and the tablet. Hi Space God, hi Link, how are you guys doing? Uh, the rare elusive art stream is happening because I managed to draw myself away from the Octo expansion. Been neglecting everything because that came out last night, and it's incredibly difficult and infuriating. But I really want to play as an Octoling, so I'm trying to find all the Thangs, because that's what they're calling the goals in that game, is Thangs now. It's very quirky and cute in the way that it's written, but it's also infuriatingly difficult. I described it as Kaizo Splatoon earlier. This is not a Falcon emergency. No, it's a Falcon. It's the sword from Fire Emblem. But I am not playing Fire Emblem right now. Also, I realize she should probably have an ear here, but whatever. There was hair here originally, so maybe I'll fix that. I don't know. Oh, is that just not colored? Cool. Okay. That's fine. Alright. I don't know what I'm control Zing anymore. Falchion. I never say it right. It's I will never say Falcon right. Falchion? Falcon? Falcion? Now it sounds like a Pokemon evolution. Falchion. You've seen like 30 minutes of Fire Emblem and Donkey Kong was there. Yeah, I'm still playing that. I kind of took off for this week because my dad's on vacation from work and he's really irritating and I get interrupted like every 20 minutes. So it's really hard to kind of stream with him around. I don't know what I did here because my hairlines kind of just drop off into my face lines here. I love my line work. I'll have to work on this whole bit of face, I guess, later. Because she should have more bangs than this to cover up the fact that I didn't want to draw facial features. Because I really, really hate drawing freaking ears and eyebrows and everything. My tablet feels absolutely gross because everything is covered in pollen right now, and my window has been open overnight, so the tablet keeps getting covered in fucking pollen, and it's gross. So, that's what life is right now, in case you were wondering. Okay, that's an eyebrow. That needs to stay blue. I need to go and find the hair layer, which, oh, okay, it's that one. Also, I really need to keep color swatches somewhere in this because what happens is I lose the color and then try to guess what it was originally because everything's lighter than it appears. Then I always forget to delete them because I'm special and disorganized. Oh god, why is my pencil tool that big? What is my normal size? I think it's 6. We'll find out. That's weird of a line. I don't like that line. I'm gonna redo it. Alright, that works. No. I want to kind of do like a little frond sticking out of the hair because I love anime and the way it looks, but I'm also garbage, so just throw it in the wash. Yeah, I'll throw my tablet in the wash, that's fine. That'll go over well. This thing's already, like, impossibly broken and non-working, so I'm sure water would help the situation. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm, like, erasing this hairline, but also not. Because I don't know where it's supposed to go. I'm the most disorganized artist you will ever meet because none of these are named except for the deer fading ship because the deer I wanted to look like a ghost. So its legs and body are on 2 different layers. Um, and then there's just my, oh good, my mouse isn't working right, that's fine. Then there's just, a billion unmarked layers that eventually got drawn on with something else because I don't know what anything is anymore. I don't even, what is the Slayer? What is changing? What? Cool. I don't know what that even is. What layer was that? 9? Okay, it's her hair. That's what's changing. Uh, this is the hand. That's hairlines. That's Max, and also the tree because I don't know what my layers even are. That's shirt lines. That's tree. Why is the tree on 3 different layers? Don't ask me why, because I really don't know. I don't know what's going on with that sleeve either, or what that layer's for. Sure. And this just looks like a blank layer. Cool. I don't label anything. You should see some of my projects. This is a commission I'm working on right now. None of these are named, and there's so much going on here. I have fucking... This is an ear. This is an ear. Oops, I killed an ear. What was this like? Oh, it's the face. Okay, I got myself confused. There's a billion different components to everything I do, and it's just a fucking mess. No, doing everything on one is what I basically did here, is I drew all this on one layer, except I think his hair might be on a different layer. Yeah, his hair is one layer and his face lines, and then on the other layer it's everything else. And it's kind of a disaster, because I didn't know how to clean it up. That Vaporeon is adorable, and I really like the Ditto face. I'm disappointed I have to change it. And then I just have Claude's face and hair. What are these other 9 layers? Why do I have, like... Okay, that's an eye. That's eye lines. That's hair. Alright. Yeah, so everything here is on one layer, and it's torture to if you want to edit anything here. So I have to work with layers. I also had this open because I was thinking about drawing Mr. Sea Cucumber from Splatoon, who is just an adorable little blob with like fucking little... It looks kind of like this, and it's really cute. I really like it. I love mollusks. It's got like little boop, boop, little lumps coming off of it because it's a sea cucumber. And I don't know, I'm really fascinated by it. The design in Splatoon 2 is, yeah, fantastic. I said the right game name. And then he's got like a little captain's hat on him, but I need a darker blue for that. He's got like a little captain's hat because he's a conductor. And there's also like traces of purple in his head, because why not? He's kind of like purplish and bluish and all like pretty, like a galaxy in his head. And he doesn't have a face. It just is. It's just a amorphous blob, and I love it. It's precious and great, and it talks somehow. Anyways, I gotta get back to work on this garbage. I've been procrastinating super fucking hard this week. Where is my line? Okay, there it is. I have a specific color I use for inking, and I like to have that one color there. So, where was I? What was I doing? Huh? Okay. I'm the most disorganized fucking person. I think what I'm gonna do is just leave it lighter up top so I can do a layer underneath, because my coloring is all transparent, to a degree anyways, so, like, anywhere that it's lighter you'll see blonde shine through, and then I'll do darker down here. I don't know why I cleaned this up and then I'm drawing over it, by the way. I'm really good at this whole art thing. I kind of want to draw the new protagonist of the new Fire Emblem, but at the same time, I don't know what its gender is, because it sounds very feminine when it talks. So I'm wondering if Byleth is a girl. Or option gender. I can guarantee if you're here for art progress, we probably won't make like any during this, because I don't know how to function. I'm also very hungry because my parents are food shopping because we ran out of food. I've been playing Fallout Shelter, and that's been a fun time. I don't know anything about Fallout. I don't play the game. I like to watch the stupid people run around like idiots. That's all Fallout is to me. Alright, so that's mostly taken care of. I don't look forward to this weekend. They're talking about the weather on the TV in the other room, and it's supposed to be like 90 degrees on Saturday, and I'm supposed to go to a cookout, and I don't dig it. I dislike heat. Hi, Binomus, that's your name. Maybe. Who knows? Because I can't pronounce anything. They were making fun of me for how I say falcon earlier. So, that's my life. If you're looking for E3 thoughts, I already kind of did a stream about that, and you could watch the VOD and watch me get horrendously distracted by everything, because my dad is home and he is a distraction in himself. And I'm blessed for him to be out of the house this small amount of time so I can do an art stream and keep my sanity. Alright, so that looks good. Then what I want to do is make a layer below it and go find a nice, yeah, that's a good base for it. Nice little dirty blonde color. And then kind of just, if I kind of blend it so it just doesn't look as blue, because I want her to look kind of blonde up top. I don't know. Maybe I'll scrap it entirely. Steam sales June 21st. Oh boy. Can't wait to not make anything, not get anything because I'm poor and I can't afford to actually do anything. If y'all want to buy me Steam games, I'm sure you could find my Steam profile somehow. You can buy me shit to play and stream during the fucking sale. That looks okay. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it this way. I also don't know what I'm gonna do about, like, shading for this, because I'm garbage at deciding where the shading should come from, so this is gonna be fun. Y'all can buy me shit on Steam if you want, if I can find Steam right now. I will stream shit if you give it to me, and I also just like video games. Where's my wish list? How do I find that? Alternatively, you could donate and I could buy games that I actually really, really want. Or blow it on gacha games, because that's also a possibility. Yeah, it's mostly in order, I think. Yeah, it looks mostly in order. I really want Okami HD, so that's at the top. I'm really hoping it goes on sale. A lot of these I just kind of want to play to stream. A lot of them I've been actually having my eye on for a while. I should really take Cuphead off of here because God knows I'm awful at it. I'm awful at a lot of things. Now I'm looking through my own wish list in case you were wondering. I don't even remember adding half of these to my wish list anymore. That's the state of my mind now. Cool. Whatever, close that. Can't be distracted. So, I'm gonna take this and make a little mark. I have a text, hold on. Oh, clean the fridge before they get home. Maybe. Depends on when that is. Alright, so I want to go to the pen tool and kind of just... Whoop. I have 10 viewers? What? Right? What? What the hell? That's different. I guess maybe people can watch now because it's later in the day, even though it's only an hour past when I normally stream. And also, you know, I'm not playing a weird-ass ROM hack of Fire Emblem. That probably has something to do with it. Alright, so what do I tell her next? I wanted her to be kind of wearing... I need to pull up a screenshot for a second. There is this one outfit in Life is Strange Before the Storm where she has, I can't remember if it's blue on red or red on blue. It looks like it's red on blue, or red on black even. It's really hard to tell. Yeah, it's red on black. Okay, I can do that. 10 viewers is a fucking lot for me, okay? I'm used to having like 3 at max. Alright, so we want to get a nice deep red, which doesn't really translate well with my coloring because it kind of turns out muted, because everything does in my coloring. Feels like something's biting my foot. So, before the stream started, I was cleaning the basement like my parents asked me to, and I fucking put my hand in a spider web and I freaked out. That was fun. I can't say I'm a fan of that. I fucking hate nature. Nature sucks. Right, that looks fine to me. I should save just in case we lose power or something because it's getting weirdly dark outside. It looks like it's gonna downpour, which is not my favorite, but so E3's been exciting. Not really. I haven't watched much of anything, honestly. I also just butchered what I already did. Cool. Since this is a Life is Strange piece, I'm probably going to be streaming on the 26th the Caption Spirit Adventures thing that Don't Nod is putting out. The shitty Life is Strange universe spin-off thing. That, if anybody is interested in watching that. I figure I streamed Life is Strange and I streamed the prequel. I might as well just go all out and stream everything. It's free, so why not? I don't know where Max's face begins and Chloe's shirt ends here, so that's fun. I didn't really plan ahead when I was sketching this. Which I don't even know where my sketch went anymore. It's just gone. I think I deleted it on accident. It got lost through time. If I go quiet, it's because I just don't have anything else to say for a moment. I always feel bad for, like, awkward silences. I'm not good at talking consecutively when I'm focusing on art. And if I do, it's just me blabbering out my ass about nothing. I don't want to mess with this right now. I want to deal with that later because I don't know where Max's hair begins and the shirt ends anymore. I need to delete some of these fucking lines too. Like, just I don't know where Chloe's body is, which is half my issue. Okay, that's body. Because she's got like random bits of shirt on her body and on the tree. So, hey Edgelord, how are you doing? That looks passable enough right now. So I'm gonna go on and do the black on her shirt, which I'm just gonna lower that. Because I didn't want to draw arm muscles, so I went with the long sleeve shirt design from Before the Storm. Because arm muscles are not something I'm very good at drawing, and I wanted this to look nice and not have stupid distractions. Also, that's way too dark. I'm working on the Pride thing that I posted a couple of times in the Discord server. I'm working on coloring it. Oh, is my new sub emote up yet? Speaking of which, no. I I got a new sub emote courtesy of some friends in the fun club. It's hold on. Let me find it. It's still in fucking Twitch limbo too, so it's not a thing yet. But it's my $25 sub emote that is somewhere here. It is it's just this. This is my new sub emote. It's named Todd.png, and I don't know why that's the name, but it is. Just this face. I think it came out of the Mario Tennis Aces data or something. EHM found it. So that is something to look forward to in the future. Let me see if it got denied or anything, actually. Because I don't know if they're gonna tell me if it got denied or if they approved it. No, it's just pending. That's gonna be the $24.99 if you are a big spender and want to give me $15 a month. Please don't. Unless you really like that emote, please do not. It's more for personal use, and the people in my Discord can use it in other Discords or something. I don't know. Discord is dumb. This program I use daily is dumb. So, this is something that you'll never notice in the full thing, but I'd put Rachel's bracelet on Chloe here and the friendship bracelets that they had. Because when you play Before the Storm, there is an option after the play scene to either kiss Rachel and or you can ask for her bracelet, and I figure I'll put that in there as a little nod because the deer is supposed to represent Rachel Amber, our dead friend. That's dark. I always do that on accident. Pressure sensitivity is hard. I'm sorry if any of you haven't played Life is Strange and planned on doing so because I kind of just spoiled our like half the plot, but put that back. That looks decent enough for now. This is kind of just a big tribute to Life is Strange as a whole. Because it's Pride Month, and Life is Strange is a big part of my finding myself and coming out, so I kind of wanted to do a nice little piece for it. Though I was tempted after the Last of Us 2 trailer to switch that project entirely, because holy shit, I want that game right the fuck now. I don't even know how I'm gonna afford it. I don't know when it's coming out, but I want it. I love the first game, and I am absolutely here for the lesbians. I've seen a lot of people complaining because they're like, oh, this is gay baiting, and it's like, no, it's not. Did you even play the first game? It's not gay baiting if Ellie is canonically gay from the first game, where there is an entire DLC about her and her girlfriend and getting bitten by the fucking zombies. And they're like, hey, we're just gonna poetically sit it out together and die. And then Ellie doesn't die. Because Ellie's immune to the zombie infection shit. So people complaining about it kind of pissed me off. Ah, nice little emote. I forgot that there are Twitch cheer emotes or whatever this month. That is so cute. Life is Strange is very important. I love that game. As a whole, it is my heart and soul. And I will die for these characters. I was talking about how it's a big part of me coming out, which is why I chose Life is Strange for my Pride Month art. Hopefully it's, done before the end of the month, because I'm procrastinating and E3 is certainly not helping. I kind of decided to hide this hand with a butterfly, but I'm not fully committed to it, because this hand was looking terrible. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with that still. Well, I mean, the bonus episode is the best part of Before the Storm, in my opinion. It it was good, but also not good. I don't know. Before the Storm as a whole is really weird with me. I vastly prefer the first game, but I'm still a sheep, and I'm still very interested in where the franchise is gonna go. I don't know what to color next. I guess wait, is this part of Chloe or part of Max? I can't tell anymore. I'm lost in my own artwork. This is great. I think it's part of Chloe. That's not the pen. I think this is part of Chloe. Chloe is bae. I mean, I fucking love her. I love Ashley Birch, which makes me love Chloe even more than I possibly did before. I'm drawing on... What layer am I drawing on anymore? I'm a disaster. I love it. It looks like she's bleeding now. Great. So this is an outfit from Before the Storm, because I really didn't want to draw Chloe's tank top with their arm muscles and shit. So we went with this instead. I'm lazy. And also bad at drawing a lot of certain things. Like hands, which is why that hand is obscured. I checked my Tumblr for the first time in fucking, a decade the other day, and somebody asked me if I was a gold star lesbian, which is the weirdest thing I think I've ever been asked on the internet. Just out of nowhere. So that was fun. And I don't think they ever did anything else. I've just answered their question and fucking moved on. I also, posted something on my Tumblr for the first time in a decade. Because I've been posting all my Twitter sketches on Twitter. It is a fucking gay as fuck outfit. I love it. This is the outfit I had when I kissed Rachel in the third episode. They asked if I was a gold star lesbian, which I am. It's when you have not had sex with a guy and just women. Uh, which is a really fucking bizarre question to just ask somebody out of the blue. Does this look good? Yeah, it looks fine. Hey, Waymacars, by the way. I'm a disorient mess. I don't remember what color her jeans are, so this... I don't know. It was a random person on Tumblr who asked me. It was just a random ask that I got out of the blue. I don't know. I answered it anyways because why not? It's not like I have anything to hide. What am I doing? I'm trying to find my files because my only reference photos are wallpaper screenshots that I took while playing the game. Oh, good. I went and checked my wallpaper because I noticed the thing was dark, and it's just this, conveniently. I love rotating wallpapers. They're always a fun surprise. I don't know how to turn this off anymore. I have like half of my wallpaper folder that rotates is just Life is Strange promo images from like the Steam trading cards or screenshots. Like I just have a picture of Pompidou in here because he's a very good dog. Now I want to see if I can find Chloe's fucking pant color, and I think she's just wearing jeans, but I can't tell. Yeah, they look like they're just dark blue, black colored jeans. Dog, where are you going? I have a dog behind me. He's very fat. The puppy version of Pompidou is precious, and I love him with a passion. I went back after I streamed the episode, and I went and took a bunch of screenshots for myself. Whoops. And so I just have like this in my wallpaper folder. And where is anything on my computer? Holy shit, I'm bad. Yeah, I've got like, where's the fucking other Pompidou? It's thinner than the rest of her arm. Looks like she broke her right thigh. I'll try to fix it. I mean, her right thigh isn't broken. Her legs are crossed over herself, and Max is like under her legs, which is really hard to show. And red shirt is thinner than the rest of the arm. It's not really. I guess it is down here. I like baggy clothes, which is half my problem. I'll work on it. It is adorable cuddling. Yeah, I just have Pompidou in here. And also this. You're the headless deer. It's not a headless deer. It has a head. It's just very poorly drawn. It's got like ditto eyes. Unless you were talking about in one of these, in which case, oh, is there a headless deer? No, my wallpaper folder is just 99% Life is Strange. It's kind of sad. You're the hot dog blush. I love this screenshot, by the way. I took this during my first playthrough, and I fucking still love it. With Pompidou on Max's lap. And then there's this, and then, you know, Persona 3, Okami, some Persona 4, Kirby's. My wallpaper folder is a mix of garbage. This is a commission a friend did for me. I won a raffle, and it's Shigure in the dancer's outfit. The Last of Us, because that game owns my soul as well. I fucking ship everything, okay? I'm down with shipping even, like, Victoria and Max, and Victoria and Chloe. I just figure I'll stick with the popular ship for the Pride Month piece. How long have I been streaming? I have to keep an eye on my time here because I do have to go clean the fridge before my parents get home. Because I'm garbage and don't know how to do anything. I don't know how to time manage. But yeah, this is my wallpaper folder. These all rotate. Some of them I've thought about taking out of the rotation, like the Batman ones, because I don't really play the Arkham games right now. But who knows? Alright, I need to fix this now. That one off. 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 There we go. I have it just capturing Psy because I have a horrible, horrible tendency to click to the chat, and it apparently was really distracting. I gotta fix her arm, I guess. Poly shipping is the intellectual shipping. Fuck yeah. I started really hardcore shipping Pearl and Marina after doing the Octo expansion because some of the goddamn messages are so gay. I love it. Pearl just posting a photo of Marina when she's not around. I don't know what this belongs to. It might be shirt, it might be ground. I'm not quite sure anymore. The dog is snorting behind me. What is it? What is it, huh? He is a good boy when he wants to be. Hey, Pepe. What? Eh. He's like, fuck off, I'm just gonna steal your seat. I have to apparently do something about this thigh, but it's just kind of the way her legs are crossed over Max. Yeah, I hear Final Fantasy XIV is very gay, but it's also not for me because I can't afford the subscription fee for an MMO ever. Is that blue in my signature? I don't even fucking know anymore. Alright, I guess it's time to fix this. I guess I can get rid of the extra bag to the clothes because I really love baggy clothes. If that wasn't clear enough. Also, that's way too straight. I wish I knew how to use, like, clipping masks and shit. That would make my life a lot easier. Because I don't. I don't know how. I don't know how anything works. Now it looks a little too sharp, but I guess it looks better. This is Paint Tool Sai, which I use a very pirated version, if you couldn't tell by the fact that there is just gibberish over here when I select the color picker. Half the things, I don't know what they do half the time. It took years of bonding with this program to figure out everything, because a lot of menus you go to are just gibberish. Like that. I don't know what that language is, I don't know what it's trying to convey to me, but it is. I've been using this program for fucking years, and I still do not know how to do transparency in it. Which was something I would love to have. I used to use GIMP back in the day when I was fucking a baby middle schooler artist. But I've kind of grown past that. So I guess that looks better. I lose my nice baggy clothes. I also don't know what this line goes to, and it's gonna piss me off. Where is this line from? What layer is this on? Oh, God. It's not that one. Is it this one? Is it this one? Okay, I don't know what this line goes to, but it's getting erased. I didn't draw any Sonic OCs in GIMP. I was not one of those people, actually. Um, when I was in, like, late middle school, early high school, does this site still exist? It was a pet site, and I don't know, it does still exist. It still looks the same, and you could draw, like, your own custom pets and shit, so I learned how to use GIMP and worked with that to make my own, like, pet animal dog things. I can't believe this still exists. Is my user info still here? No. It's been fucking, you know, I think I think the last time I logged into it was maybe 5 years ago. This was my Neopets. Yes, this is my Neopets. Also, a website that I don't know if it's hi Claude. Pokefarm, which I didn't use. Yeah, it does still exist. This shitty website that was run by shitty people. It apparently looks a lot different than it used to. It used to be just sprites. But yeah, that's basically what that is Neopets, but you draw your own shit. And you adopt virtual pets, and then there was like an adventure thing, which I don't think I can get to without logging in. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Adventure. Where it was like you could walk around. I guess I can't see anything, but yeah, you get these little custom designs and shit. And you could color your own pets and use these stupid crystals right here. Oh, my screen is still turned off, so you're just hearing me talk about fucking Neopets bullshit. This. It's just this, and I had to go and look at a coloring tutorial and learn how to use GIMP, and then I got my pirated version of Psy from this website. They still have not updated this tutorial, by the way, which is fantastic. But, yeah, you just make your own shit. Artwork listings? Oh no, it won't let me see anything. Because I'm not logged in, and I really don't want to log into this website and humiliate myself. Yeah, if sometimes you guys need to tell me. But yeah, it was a pet site, and you drew your own pets, and they wouldn't accept, like, really badly drawn pets. So, you use these things, and you can use GIMP or Photoshop or whatever, and you could make money doing this, but I never made any money doing it. Please log into this website. It doesn't have my login info. I had so many pets. Let me see if I can. It's gonna be fucking embarrassing if I can. Does not match any accounts on the site. Is it just Emerald Rocks? Because that would make sense. I could do my account recovery, because I bet it's still on my freaking AIM email that I use. Mouse, thank you. I probably have the password right, I'm thinking. I just don't know what the username is. Let me see if I can... No, I can't get in. That's unfortunate. For all I know, my account is gone. I wish I still had some of the shitty customs that I made, because they were a sight to behold. Can you... Do I have any, like... Wait. No, that's old. Or that's new. I doubt anything is on here saved, because I played on this on the old Vista computer. But I wish I could show my pets. I had one that was like my in real life dog, made into one of these little dog breeds. Or where's the stupid dog breed? One of these is a dog. This one, it's called a Mellow. But yeah, you just fucking... Here are the new official colors. There's none here. These avatars were so stupid too, and you could make your own avatar items if you were good. But yeah. Oh, USD shop is a thing now? I wish I could get into my account and show it off, because it's so bad. It it was so bad. I bet I could if I logged on my phone, but I really don't want to go and change the password for this account, because I really don't want them sending me emails again. I'll be right back, because I have to go and clean out the fridge real quick just in case my parents do come home. I don't want to get in trouble for it, because they're shopping and they want to have the food put in the fridge. So I'll be right back. Alright, there, I shuffled things around enough. That should look like I did something. I didn't know what to actually clean out. Man, I want to get into this. Account recovery. It might take a couple of days before we can recreate your account. The hard drive was lost, so any accounts created between that date might no longer exist. My account definitely exists, because I think I was before this. I think I was playing this back in, like, 2012. Who knows, though. I wouldn't be. There's only 116 people online right now, so I have my doubts as to if this is even like an active website. Because I remember there was always like 1,000 people online at once. Pet proposals? What the fuck is this shit? This was not something that was around before. We can look at the newbie tutorial. Your first custom pet, you can make a terrible recolor like this monkey or this dog. I think I made this dog actually. That might be something I made. Does it say? No. I think that might actually just be the default one. But yeah, you could download the PSDs for these shitty ass creatures and you could color them over or you could add little things. And it was really shitty. And you can also draw your avatar items eventually. Like there's custom clothing and you can color these fucking things. And there's so many breeds of animals in this shitty game. Yeah, this is the adventure thing, where you just click through screens on, and you get to eventually this really shitty battle screen, and it's like Pokemon. Uh, yeah, you can breed creatures and get weird ass shit. Like, you can breed the dogs, and somebody will actually mix your patterns for your animal. Like, they will actually take the PSDs if they're in file and start mixing the features of the shit together, which is kind of fun. It's a lot of work. I was on the breeding team, admittedly, for like a month. It's hand done, and if you're commissioned an artist, it takes like a year to get the babies. Apparently there's Hangman. They have all these weird OCs that are here. Because I don't know. And there's forums, which is where I spent most of my time, admittedly. Anyways. It might have been. I don't know. It had a lot of, like, pro-gay people and stuff like that at the time. And it seemed fine. Is this one of you guys? Way hot? I don't know. Sometimes I check my Twitter. That's a lie. I check Twitter way more than I have any right to. Oh, well, thank you for following me on Twitter. I hope you like garbage, because that's all my Twitter is. It's basically a shitpost central. Where is OBS? I don't know how to do anything anymore. But yeah, I have spent way too much time in my past playing on that shitty website. I feel like I should clean this up a little bit too, because that person pointed it out. That looks a little weird. Made me self-conscious. I like things that are baggy and fun. It's always been a bad habit of mine. Like, if you look at the fucking OCs I had back in the day when I was in fucking middle school, some of them are really bad, but they all had overly baggy clothes. I don't know what this layer is. Is this the right layer? I don't know. We're drawing on it. Pepe, you made me make the wrong line. Stupid dog. Ugh. There. And now I can clean up her shirt thing. I hear a hawk out my window. That's very oh, wrong layer. Very ominous. We have a family of hawks that nest somewhere out in our woods. We also have a coyote out in our woods, which we learned recently, which is a fun time. I like live vlogging shows as well. Right now, all my shows are off season, so I'm kind of in a good place where my Twitter isn't a complete hot dumpster fire, but when Grey's Anatomy comes back on, God help you all. That is all I will talk about for a fucking week. Oh, that was scary. Someone just revved a bike. I live in a very quiet street, so hearing noise is scary. It's not something I hear normally in my day to day. Vehicles revving and shit. Loud noises. Now, I have no idea how to shade properly, so my shading is just kind of using different pressures to make it have an illusion of shading. But it's not really shaded at all. You will mute me. Pepe is too fat for the hawk to pick him up. Oh, you watch Greys? Oh no. I need more friends who watch Greys. Season 14 pissed me off a little, but I am very, very into that show. I have dumb crack ships like Amelia in Arizona, and I'm so mad that it'll never be canon. I am extremely gay for Amelia Shepherd. I think I even drew fan art of them once, actually. If I can find it. My expanse of garbage of things that I don't post anywhere. Oh god, the toad image. I forgot about that already. Everything is kind of just an expanse of garbage on my hard drive. Yeah, I kind of scribbled this out one day because, damn, I am dedicated to this non-existent chip. It is a good chip, but there's very little content for it. Like, there are occasional fanfictions that prop up for it. It's a very good chip, because Amelia Shepherd sure as hell is not straight. Like, the way that she looks at Arizona during season 12 when she's working on the Herman tumor is where a lot of it, I think, comes from. But I never stopped shipping it. I also like Amelia and Meredith together, even though it's kind of weird. I also ship Amelia and fucking Lexi Gray because why not? Even though they're not even around at the same time. Everything is a crack ship with me, and I apologize for it. I love frickin' Katerina Sorsone. I liked her in her stupid Canadian show Missing, which is like the corniest, dumbest show ever, but I still loved it. Um, and I am extremely gay for her. And then there's Chyler Lee, who I fucking love, and I won't rest until fucking Lexi Gray is a lesbian, even though she's very dead. Supergirl brought that out in me, and now it won't go away. Also, whoops. Is that a red dot on her pants? I can't tell if that's red or gray. That is gray. I don't know what layer this is on, though. I want it to go away. Okay, found it. I gotta kind of clean my lines up a little. I am a disaster when it comes to my ships, which is why I don't talk about my ships very often, because a lot of them are crack ships. I gotta go back and work on this arm a little more now. I love playing with the pressure sensitivity and gently trying to make it not too dark. Sure, that's fine. I'm gonna save, because God knows. Everybody fuck everybody. Yep, pretty much. A big ship for me in Supergirl, for instance, is Alex and Kara, because they're not really sisters. One's an alien. It's not incest if one is an alien from a whole other universe. They're adoptive foster sisters. And I definitely want to see them get together. And then, you know, Lena and Kara, obviously, is a big ship because fuck whatever the canon is anymore in that stupid show. Honestly, the canon in that show is so bullshit because Lena Luthor is dating James Olsen now for God knows what reason. They're just together now. um, because all the gay baiting with, you know, Supercorp, fuck that. Let's just put Lena Luthor with fucking James. Why not? Why not? Not like the plot has any relevance anymore because Maggie's gone and everything is shitty. This season is shit. They introduced Sam Arias, Rain, and it's been an entire plot with trying to kill her the entire season. And it feels like it's gone literally nowhere. And there's been dramatically less gay because Alex is all, oh, I want kids, and broke up with Maggie and ruined her life. So it's kind of. They aren't sisters at all. One is from another planet. She's from Krypton, and her adoptive sister, is from America. Do I need chicken patty or jelly? I'm gonna say yes to the jelly. CW is still homophobic, yes. I like to have my crack ships, though. I don't even know if they're homophobic per se, but basically, the girl who played Maggie couldn't do, um, yeah, I'm gay. Edge, please. You fucking know this. Remember when you slid into my DMs and were shot down instantly? No, but, CW isn't homophobic per se because, like, Maggie left the show not because the CW killed her off, but because she had other work conflicts. So it wasn't a choice for the show to get rid of her, and it was more of a split second decision in the season. Just a really shitty one. Admittedly, a lot of the shows I watch these days are on the CW because I really like the Dynasty reboot because I'm extremely gay for Elizabeth Giles. Um, and I love iZombie. That show is incredibly good. I'm also what else am I watching even? A lot of the shows that I watch are over or off season. They do make the worst decisions with their gay characters. The one good episode of this season was when they were punching Nazis. I think that was this season. It might have been last. They were punching Nazis, and Alex learned what a one night stand is, basically. And she slept with one of the DC's Legends of Tomorrow's characters. I. Okay, how I watch TV is I go on piracy websites or I go to the Comcast website and just DVR everything. Because why not? I set DVR things on my parents' DVR and then I watch them at my leisure. But it lets me watch shit online, which is nice. I've been taping Reverie with Sarah Shahi, but I really haven't gotten around to watching it. I really want to though because I love her. Bless my gay ass. Her role in Person of Interest kind of fucking owned my soul. Sarah Lance is the one that Alex slept with, I believe. Yeah, Reverie is a show that I wanted to watch, and it's been going on for like 4 episodes now, and I haven't watched a single one because I'm bad. No, they were at, I think, the Flash's wedding or something, and Alex ended up sleeping with Sarah Lance because why not? Also, they punched Nazis, which was fun. I need to find out where I'm going with this right now, this drawing. I need to focus. It is. I kind of was there for it because I know nothing about Sarah Lance, but she's incredibly good looking. Um, I was coloring Chloe's pants, I think. Or I got horrendously sidetracked with pet sites and shit. I also hardcore ship Liv and Peyton on iZombie, which I shouldn't because it's nowhere near canon. But in one episode, Liv was on Dominatrix Brain, and she was fucking having her friend Peyton slap her ass with a fly swatter and shit. I think I have the GIF on here actually. I like that this just became TV talk time. I'm really good at hosting a stream and having it fucking devolve into nothing. I'm into all the gay TV shows except I make them gay. Look, man, sometimes you just have to make your own content because the world fucking hates you. I'm trying to see if I have that in my GIF folder, which because I thought I did, but I don't think it's here anymore. I do have this lovely GIF from Person of Interest though with Root and the bear because it's great. I love that episode with the fucking bear. It's a good episode. Hi Quark. If you haven't seen Person of Interest, it is really gay and really great. Yeah, I watched it last year, kind of last year, kind of this year. It's got very good characters and also Root churning butter, which is still one of my favorite identities for her. I'm looking through my folder because it's full of gay shit. All the gay shit just kind of got diluted into this folder. Half of these I don't even know what show they're from anymore, and it's very hard to tell. This folder's full of garbage, by the way. Like, there's loss edits in here for one. I, I don't know. It's just here. Oh, there it is. I found it. Yeah, this fucking scene in iZombie made me ship the shit out of them because yes, iZombie is extremely not gay, but I made it extremely gay, and also it's a very funny show, and I'm sad that it's getting canned. There are a few episodes where Liv either eats somebody who is like a submissive or eats somebody who is a dominatrix, and she is extremely sexual. And it's very good because what that show's about is she eats people's brains that have been murdered and takes on traits of their personality. And sometimes you have to bring out like visions from the murderee. It's really complicated to explain, but it's a really funny show. It's going on its last season next year. Or next season, whatever. Next TV year. This one spot is darker than the rest of her pants, and I can't fix it. I can't dilute the rest of the pants. Man, I'm starving. It's 6 o'clock and I haven't eaten dinner. I normally eat at like 5. Also, her knee is just incredibly dark now. Cool. Rad. Great. I also made Veronica Mars more gay than I had to because I liked that show. I'm watching the L Word slowly on my fucking spare time, and I'm extremely into that show. I'm in season 3 or 4, I forget, because it's been a couple months since I watched it. I got really sidetracked with my sleeping schedule for a bit and trying to like wake up early so I could go and do driving practice because I got my license, and then also because streaming schedule because I was trying to stream at a reasonable hour for a long time, and then it just kind of devolved into crap, but whatever. But no, if you haven't seen Person of Interest and you like gay shit, I think you should watch that show. Let me see if I can find the GIF, the iconic GIF. Oh, good, they're talking about kidnappings on the news. That's fun. That's wonderful. You love Person of Interest? Okay. Yeah, piss. Yeah, Splatoon 2, Pearl and Marina are incredibly fucking gay for each other, and I love it. I adore it. Especially with the Octo expansion. Where did this GIF go? I'm losing my damn mind over here. Well, I mean, the ending of Person of Interest is technically piss, so it works. This is not the GIF I was looking for. Oh, that's not the right one. That is a different one. I have a lot of GIFs, and a lot of them next to each other. I want this one. This is a good GIF. Just Kristen Wiig saying lesbians. It's blessed. It's from the movie Bridesmaids, which is incredibly not gay, but incredibly good. There's the GIF I was looking for. The goddamn iron scene, which, because who doesn't love this? I watched Person of Interest before I watched, The L Word, and so I can't unsee Space God, I'm so sorry. We've been talking about TV shows. Oh boy. I can't unsee freaking Carmen as Shaw, which is the worst thing. Because they're two very different personalities. Also, I just want a happy ending for Carmen and Shane, God damn it. My mouse is no longer working, cool. The humidity is fucking with my everything, and so my mouse is just not detecting itself half the time. I love gross, sticky, humid weather and eternal suffering. Whoops, that's not. I have a cut on my finger, and it's like right where I hold my drawing tablet pen, and it is the worst feeling in the world right now, and I thought you should all know. I don't know if it's like a callus from drawing or a cut itself, but it's torture. That's what it is. Is this the Chloe layer? Apparently not. I gotta fix this fucking line under her ass because I don't know what it's there for. An L Word reboot, is that a thing that's floating around? I mean, I'd be here for it if they got good actors. I mean, maybe it's something for Jessica Capshaw to do now that she's off of Grey's. Also, I would like if they didn't kill off Dana, thanks. And maybe make Shane less of an asshole when it comes to dating. And also make Marina just not exist because she's kind of a douchebag. Oh, you didn't know that Jessica Capshaw left Grey's? She, 14 was her last season. They announced it like 3 episodes before the finale. It's really shitty and really sad. Sarah Drew left too. She was supposed to be in a Cagney and Lacey reboot, but that got canned by CBS or whatever. Not, Jessica Capshaw left because she wants to do other things or something. But in their defense, they did do a really good thing with the ending, because they made Calzona canon again. So I'm absolutely there for that. All my faves are gone too. The only reason I'm still watching it is really because of Amelia Shepherd and because Karina DeLuca is hilarious. And I hope they don't get rid of her, because I was hearing rumors that they might. I know you haven't watched season 14, but she is a fucking lesbian disaster who studies the female brain during orgasms, and that is her role in the hospital. And she's Arizona's kind of lover during the season. And she's just fantastic because she has no filter and she's extremely lewd. And I love her. Alright, I think that's good for the coloring here on this bit. Just draw that in there so I have the pant color on file the first half of the season. That's the better half of the season. It was kind of falling apart toward the end of the season. The finale was good though. But yeah, I was pissed that Jessica Capshaw left. Because Arizona was great, and she's the fucking gay ship still carrying the show. But who knows? Who knows what they're gonna do? I feel like I should put Chloe's fucking stuff in a folder so I'm not clicking through different layers of bullshit. I don't know why I didn't use folders all this whole time, but you know. We need more gay in everything. Everything should just be gay. It fixes a lot of the problems. There's a reason my name was Gays Anatomy for a while on one of my Discord servers, man. I think this is too light for Max. It looks way too light. I should fix it. I don't know why, but seeing things half-colored looks kind of cute to me. Like, not seeing it fully done. Just kind of like this. It looks kind of cute and serene. Sharana? Shanara? No, I've never even heard of that as an anime, because it sounds like an anime. Like this is not fully colored at all, and I really like how it looks when it's half done. It's not an anime. It's a TV show? I have nowhere to put my tablet pen to Google. Ah. Alright, it's gonna just sit in the headset. This looks interesting. I did not expect a fantasy show from something with that name. Is it gay? I'm guessing it's gay. It's a girlfriend in season 2. I'm here for it, but if it doesn't last, then I'll be sad. Lately, I've been opting for shows that are already over because I've spent so much time catching up with Grey's, and I caught up and I was really depressed because it's over now. Oops, I accidentally changed that color to a blue. Whoopsies. Browns are really hard for me to color pick because they either look like too grayish or they don't look good enough because of the way I color. Dog, 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 don't do that. He shifted his entire body behind me. I have too much I'm watching right now, so I'm like all my shows are off season right now, but when they come back on, they're all on at once, so I'm fucked. And every night of the week, I have a new show to watch. It's a fun situation. Because I didn't realize, hey, iZombie, Supergirl, Grey's Anatomy all overlap. Also, The Gifted was something I was watching, but I think that might have gotten canceled because I haven't heard anything about it. Because Amy Acker is fucking love. I have gay crushes on too many people. Why isn't this going any darker? I don't want to press too hard because then I end up with this. It's like a semitone of freaking pressure difference, and I hate it. Wait for everything to air and then binge watch. Yep, sounds about right. Oh man, do you watch Orange is the New Black? Because I'm excited for that coming back on July 27th. That shit's gonna be hype. I miss that show. Netflix shows are torture because lesbian doesn't. I mean, I didn't for a while because actually getting Netflix is a problem for me because I don't have it. So like I pirated it and then I said fuck this because the piracy site didn't work half the time and bought a Netflix card, or I think Cork gifted me a Netflix for my birthday. And then I bought Netflix cards. This is darker than I'd like it to be. You hear me coloring, and it's not getting any darker, and I don't want to put too much pressure. Because then it turns into gross color, like, wah. It's not a good color. Not, not easy to blend. Not easy to work with. Maybe I'll make it darker over here, kinda, maybe. I don't fucking know. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yay. You know what sucks? Being single. That sucks. I was in unrequited love with a girl from high school, and I found out over the last 3 weeks that she is married to a guy, and it's just sad. I lose. I never got to tell her how I felt. I bitched about it on Twitter for a while. Yeah, you have to talk to girls to get a girlfriend. You have to leave your house to get a girlfriend, it turns out, which I'm really bad at. Because I live in the middle of the woods, which means leaving my house requires going to fucking a city, and I don't want to go and drive to a city. This almost looks like a natural head of hair. Wow, good job, me. You colored something that doesn't look like ass. I don't know. I hate going outside. I got my license and I have not left the house since I got it. Of course, that was like a month ago, but still, it stands. But yeah, I was madly in love with this girl, and I never got to tell her how I felt, and she was my Max Caulfield, really. Uh, but I found out she's married. She ran off and eloped with some dude, so that was depressing. So I've been listening to the Life is Strange soundtrack and pouting a lot. Of course. That looks too dark. I don't fucking know what I want to do with it. I could just, like, use the good old transparency opacity slider and make it not dark, I guess. Can't I just stare at them until they come over? Well, the only thing I can stare at from here is squirrels, so I, I'm not getting much tail there. That was a bad pun. Squirrels, tails. I still don't know what's happening over here with Max's hair, so I'm not gonna touch it too much. Oh, my mouse scrolling wheel is not happy with me right now. My ass hurts because the dog is making me sit on the very edge of my chair. I have a very fat toy poodle, and he weighs like 20 pounds. He's supposed to weigh like 12. And when my parents go out, I become his best friend, and he takes up my entire chair because he likes to sit behind me. I have a problem because I don't watch anything on Twitch. I just stream on it, and I feel bad, like, it's like, oh, you follow me, and I will never watch your stream because even though you're my friend, I don't watch anything. Do I have a good picture of the dog? Do have a good picture of the dog. His name is Pepe. He's a toy poodle. He is fat, and he sits behind me when I stream when my parents aren't home because he just kind of loafs himself in a U around my butt and takes up a good half the chair. He has a little doll that looks like him, and it's cute. There's a better picture. Oh, good. We can here. Oh, this is an old ass picture. You can see how accurately my description is. Let me just. Whoop. No, this is what he does. I am sitting on like this edge of the chair where his tail is. It's not comfortable. I have another really good one of them somewhere. Somewhere in this hell. There it is. Oh, it's sideways. Hello, friend. I don't know how to rotate it. He's a good dog. He's an old dog. He's like 13 years old now, or something. More sideways. Good. I'm glad these photos that are upright are rendering sideways when I open them. It's my favorite. Whoops. Where's the one of him laying on the elephant? Do I have that on here? That's one of my favorite pictures of him. I don't, but I have this. This face. Yes, Tin has my Franker Z face. I had guinea pigs. Oh, I love guinea pigs. They died last year. This one made Fox in Melee. He was my buddy. um, no, he and his brother were my good friends, my good pets. I don't know where the one with the picture of the luxurious hair is. There it is. I fucking love these two. I miss them. Their names were Zero and Chocolate, or Charcoal. I forget which one. I had one named Chocolate at one point. Where's the picture of the dog with the elephant? There it is. It's sideways, but one time when we were in the car driving to a cookout, I look over and Pepe's just asleep on this toy elephant I got for my uncle. When my grandmother died, I was carrying it around because I was really having a hard time like dealing with my grandmother's death. So the dog just used it as a pillow in the car and it was cute. And also you can see my PS Vita in this picture just hanging out because yes, I own one of those. Oh, Pepe, you're making my ass hurt really bad, and I wish you would just go lay down somewhere. Somewhere that's not behind me. He's really warm, which is nice in the winter, but in the summer when it's hot and humid, I really don't like having him behind me like this. Oops, I just erased her eyebrow. I wanted that to kind of stay. I'm kind of like looking whenever I see a car go by to see if it's my parents so I have proper time to sign off because it's normally abrupt when I'm waiting for them to come home. More so because I have to help with groceries today. Because they went food shopping because my grandmother is a good person and sends us food cards every month so we can eat. She, sends us gift cards. $200, $300 worth, and it allows us to eat, which is nice. I like eating. Eating is good. Twitch friends. Dude, she should. I streamed Life is Strange the first time I played it. The VOD is not here anymore because it was before I started saving them, but I do have the Before the Storm VOD on here somewhere. Eating is nice. I like eating a lot, and I like sweets, but we don't have a lot of money because we're poor and garbage. So my grandmother is nice and she knows we're poor and garbage, so she sends us money so we can buy food. Because we would not be surviving if we had to pay for our own food. I don't know where Max's hair ends over here and where her sweatshirt begins, which is kind of an issue. But whatever, it's fine. God, I've made so little progress because I keep getting sidetracked. Normally by now I would have this whole thing like half colored at least. But I've barely even done just the main characters of it. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Holy shit, I love you. It's always nice when I get subs because it's very rare. I don't stream a lot of art stuff, which I feel bad if you're following for it because I stream a lot of anime RPGs and Fire Emblem in particular because that is my go-to bullshit. That's fine. That's a color. That looks close enough because that looked weird. I'll patch that up later. Thank you for the support. I love when I do rarely get a sub. It's always nice. Especially when it's not one of my dumb friends subbing, which I love my dumb friends, like Tin and Stelian, who has like 5 chat badges on my end, which is great. 4. I miscounted. I'm a genius. If he had Prime, he would have 5, but he doesn't. I like my lazy ass dandelion over here that it was supposed to be a flower and then just kind of turned into a dandelion. A lot of stuff in this picture is a product of my laziness. Like the weird positioning. I opened the My Emotes thing and I don't know how to close it. There we go. You do if Prime, the bit badge takes place. Do they just not let you have 5 badges? Damn it, Twitch. I think that looks pretty good for now. I think we've made half decent progress. Sometimes with how I stumble over my words, I have a hard time defending the fact that I am a native English speaker. I think I'm gonna color the tree. I think the tree seems like a good place to go from here. The tree is safe. I can't fuck up the tree. Ah, that is not a tree color. If I color the whole thing in brown, it looks kind of nice-ish. Not really. It doesn't. 3 is the most you can get easily on Twitch, +1 for Franco Facey. I want to see somebody with just an army of badges. Why can't I have that reality, Twitch? So I have no idea how to color a tree properly, so this is gonna be fun. Like, to make it look like it has texture, it isn't just a flat piece of crap on the wall here. This tree wasn't originally even supposed to be here. They were supposed to be laying in a bed, and then I decided, hey, let's put the deer in the background. And I'm like, wait, I can't put the deer in the background without having it be outside. and I had already drawn the pose, so I was like, fuck it. Oh, hold on one second. I was supposed to check on the pool when my parents were gone. I have to go see if it's running properly. Okay, sorry about that. We were in the process of opening our pool this week because summertime and it's a pain in the ass and our filter's half broken. So we're kind of watching it to make sure it's working kind of properly. Hint, it's not. I went and shut it off because it sounded weird. Ugh. Back to my uncomfortable seating. I think I'm gonna probably stop soon because I do want to be able to help my parents and I don't want to have to rush off like I normally do. Because I have to help them carry up groceries. So I might stop at like 4 minutes so I can go and do that because I feel bad because I always cut these things short when they come home. Like, hey, okay, I gotta go by. And then I leave. This almost looks like a tree. It almost looks less like a brown lump. I don't even know what I was going for with this stupid tree. It was an afterthought. And I might have to blend it a bit with the fucking one of these tools. I don't know which one. I guess this one? The watercolor brush? Maybe not the watercolor brush. The watercolor brush doesn't really look as clean as I thought it would. Maybe the crayon brush. Oh god, that is actually just a crayon. Okay. I don't use these very often. That just is straight up a crayon. Cool. Okay. The paper brush? Oh god, what? Oh, hello. Wee. Now everything's brown. Cool. Where's my mouse? The oil brush? Maybe this one. Maybe I can make this look less hideous if I use that brush. Or the good old blur tool, which just smudges all my mistakes into oblivion. It smells like gross pool water. Oh god, what is happening? Gross pool water right now. I didn't know I even had watercolor brushes in this program. That actually looks kind of cute. I don't use these tools ever. They're just sitting over on the side. Maybe I'll use this brush. Urgh. The problem is it goes really fucking dark really quickly. And I can't get like a big enough circle where I can just kind of tamely go like this. Because I want it to look the same color, which is a big issue here. Without it looking incredibly lazy. Urgh. It's picking the colors out of everything else. I don't know. I'll deal with it later. I'm gonna go and wait for my parents to get home and deal with them. I don't know when I'm gonna stream again because I have things to do all weekend. And I have something to do on Tuesday too, and I at some point gotta go and pick up medications. I don't know when that's gonna happen with how things have been going. Oh, apparently, Tin, the Best Buy confirmed a July 13th release date for the Pearl and Marina amiibos. I know we were talking about that the other day, so. Yeah, I'm gonna cut the stream. I might do another little art stream this weekend, maybe. Uh, who knows? It might be at a weird time. I don't really know. I do not have a schedule because my dad is hanging around all week. Thank you for watching, and thank you again for the sub. Such an absent love, I think is how I pronounce your name. I'm dyslexic, so the lack of capitalization is kind of fucking with my brain when I try to read it. And thank you for the Twitter follow, too, and the Twitch follow, of course. I appreciate it. I appreciate the love and support. I'll see you guys around. Maybe I'll post an update of this picture on Twitter or something to show that I've gotten work done today. Thank you for hanging around. See you guys later.